guys, it's Cindy Lietz, your Polymer Clay Tutor, and in today's studio tips, I'm going to show you how to use chalk pastels on polymer clay. Now, last week we did a video on using chalk finish paint, and this is quite a bit different. We're going to actually use chalk pastels, and I'm just going to clarify what types of the type of chalk pastel that you want to use, what I'm talking about today. There's lots of different things available out there, and I've got 3 different brands here. This one is Lowell Cornell, and they're calling them drawing pastels. These are small little ones. They're a pretty high quality one. They have quite a bit of pigment in them, and you can see that they are quite hard. Now, the funny thing is that some of these other pastels here, they will call them soft pastels. Like this set I got from Michael's called, made by Artist Loft. This is a beautiful set, by the way. It wasn't very expensive. I think it was only about $6 or $7 or something like that. And the quality is really quite good. It comes in a lot of colors. And even though they're calling this a soft pastel, it is quite a hard piece too. Much more like chalk than pastel. Here's another brand. This is something that I think my mom was using in her elementary school classroom. So a real student grade one. This would work too. But this one is a little bit lower quality, and you can see it when you work with it. The pigment level isn't very strong, so you need a lot more of this chalk to get the same kind of look from it as some of these other ones. Now, just to show you the difference, this is an oil pastel. This is not the same at all. This is quite creamy, oily. You've probably seen these. And they're a different product altogether. I actually haven't tested these on polymer clay yet. It's something I plan to do. It's on the list. So I have no idea whether it's compatible or not. But we're not talking about oil pastels. We're talking about chalk pastels. All right, so let me just show you quickly a few projects that I have done using chalk pastels on polymer clay. These are all from previous tutorials. This one is from a faux rust tutorial, and the black areas are done with some of the chalk pastels. This is from a faux rainbow raku tutorial, and all the rainbowy colors in here are all done with chalk pastels. This is from a daisy tutorial, and I've got a little bit of the green chalks in here around the center. This is from the poinsettia tutorial, and it's got a little bit of green chalks on there as well. This one is a cute little snowman bead tutorial, and his little blushed cheeks are using chalk pastel. Chalk pastel really is a soft, dusty look that you can get. This is from a little pear tutorial, and the different coloring on it can be done in chalk pastel. This is from the Cymbidium orchid tutorial I have, and all the purpley colors here are all done in chalk pastel. And there's some blacks and some other colors as well. This fairy door tutorial was all done using one solid color of scrap clay, and same with the base here where the stones and the brick are. That was all, and the door were all colored in chalk pastels and treated in different manners. Some you can see are quite matte, and here it's quite shiny. There's a lot in that tutorial that uses the chalk pastels. And then finally, these 2 pieces here are from a faux enamel tutorial, and I mixed the chalk pastels with liquid polymer clay and stenciled it and did a few cool things. This one has a lot of shine to it because I was using Kato liquid polymer clay that's quite shiny when it's baked, and this one was using TLS, and so it has a much more matte finish. Now, you can use the chalk pastels. A lot of people use them for, coloring faux bread and little miniature food and all that kind of thing. I'm just going to show you a couple of little things about the pastels. So the way you want to use them, I'll use this big set here, is you can use a little brush if you like, and try to get some color off of here and then dust it this way if you want to. But if you need a lot of the color, all you need to do is just take your piece and just scrape a little bit off. And then you have the powder right there all ready to go, and you can use it that way. Another thing you can do with the chalk pastels really easily and nicely is if you mix them together. So I've taken a blue color and a pink color, and I can actually make quite a purpley color by mixing them together. So you can get really unlimited colors with that. And here, look at how beautiful they are. You can use them in stencils, and you can rub them on with your fingers, all kinds of stuff. It sticks remarkably well to raw clay. In fact, these bricks all here, there isn't even a finish on here, and it's on there really tough. You can't scratch it off. So it really bakes in there. Once it's baked, it's in there. But you can protect it if you need to. Another thing you can do, and I'll talk about that in 1 second. Another thing you can do is you can mix it with liquid clays. This is Sculpey liquid translucent, sometimes called TLS. I haven't opened. Oh yeah, I haven't opened this one yet, but I'll just put a little drop out here. And you can mix it with the powder's right in there and get some really cool effects. Some people make like a liquid, if they're making like a little bowl of soup or something and they want it to look like broth, they would use some colors that were a little more broth-like and just mix it right in. And they could make themselves a soup base and pour it in a little cup and it would look like soup. I'll just mix this together with this end here. But you can see it mixes in really well, and you get kind of a speckled, really cool, translucent, colored translucent when you do it that way. And that's when I was doing, where did they go? These pieces here, you can really see the different colors of the chalks and things within the liquid, and looks very, very cool. Now, you can also use Kato poly clay, liquid poly clay, or Fimo liquid. I have not used Fimo liquid yet. It's brand new to me, so I haven't had the opportunity to mix it with anything. But of the 3 different translucent clays I was just showing you, Fimo liquid is supposed to be the clearest of the 3. So I have some future testing to do on those products. And if you would like me to get right on that, leave a comment below and I can get on to that. I can bump it up the list if it's something you're interested in. All right, so to protect it, after it's baked, if you are worried about it getting rubbed off or something like that, you can use a variety of different products. This is PYM2. We've talked about that in a previous video. This is golden glazing medium. I do have a video that has all of these different finishes in it that talks more about that. And you can also use Renaissance wax, whatever you like, and to protect it. And that's about it. You can come up with all sorts of very cool things to do with these colored clays. Like I said, you could mix it in. You could actually mix it into translucent clay. You can add it on top of the clay, or you can mix it in with liquid clay. Alrighty, so I hope that was helpful for you. If it was, do let us know if you like this video. And if you have a product you'd like me to test, or a technique that you don't know anything about and you'd like me to do a video on it in the future, leave your suggestions in the comment section below. Also, we have done so many videos, so there is a pretty good chance we might have already done a video that you are looking for. So make sure to search through the videos we have and see if you can find it there. All right, we will see you next time, and bye for now.